The Topstage Composites Vic Time Attack returned to Phillip Island for some more high-speed time attack action. Cars from Victoria, South Australia, Queensland and New South Wales made the trip down to try their hand at one of the most iconic, challenging and high-speed tracks in the country. Racing was divided into three groups. The Direct Clutch Services Modified class, where dedicated time attack machines battle. The VSpec Performance Street class, which as the name suggests, is for registered modified street cars, and an exhibition class for all types of race cars and entertainment. One car running an exhibition was MICK SIGSWORTH's amazing all-carbon Evo Lancer, the PMQ Evo, a four-time Pro-Am winner at World Time Attack, who made the trek down from Queensland.
Yes, today's obviously Friday the 7th of April. We're down here at the 2017 Victorian Time Attack. Yeah, obviously a long way to come from Queensland. 2 days of solid driving, but look, the track is well worth it. So I'm running in the demo class this weekend and basically working closely, giving data back to cams just to give them data on the tyres and the aero loads that these Pro-Am cars can produce. And the opportunity there was given to me after speaking to cams and Jason being involved, working with both of them, made this possible. And it also potentially gives them the data that they need to say that, okay, well, maybe we need to run on a different tyre, or the Yokohama that we're running on now at Phillip Island is okay. But just to make it safer for people to come down here with cars at this level and do some nice laps. So.
Street class was hotly contested and saw some great variety. In the end, Roger Arnold took the win in the Arnold Fruit-sponsored R34 Skyline GTR. Quickest of the two-wheel drives was Andrew Wegner in the Honda S2000. Sponsors of the street class, VSpec Performance, not only had a range of cars entered, they also had some rare and desirable cars on display, including a genuine NISMO 400R and a Mines-built R34 GTR. The guys from VSpec Performance also had their new NSX and an R35 GTR NISMO entered, and they had pro driver Tony D'Alberto behind the wheel of both to see which one was quicker, both on standard tyres and on matching Michelins.
Hi guys, Tony D'Alberto here. Today we're at Vic Time Attack and I'm racing for VSpec Performance. So I was lucky enough to actually get behind the wheel of the Honda NSX and the Nissan GTR NISMO. It's a tricky question. They've both got strengths and weaknesses. If you look at overall lap time, one was slightly stronger than the other. But the beauty about these cars is you can drive them quite slowly and they behave themselves. They're not too noisy, and then when you unleash them on the circuit, you get great performance out of them. I'm pretty familiar with Phillip Island. I know what sort of time some of the other manufacturers are doing, and these cars here today have actually pumped out some really decent times.
Being supercars, both were competing in the direct clutch services modified class, and the NISMO managed to take 6th place with a 1 minute 42.19. But it was the top 4 battling it out, all in the sub-40s. Reigning champion Matt Longhurst in the integrated Motorsport R34 GTR was back, sporting some more mods and more power.
Yeah, we're at the Vic Time Attack 2017, Phillip Island, coming back to have another crack at it after winning last year. See what we can do, eh? Last year was obviously, we didn't really know what to expect, and so it was fantastic to win. This year definitely, a little bit more pressure for sure, but we know the car's good, we know the car's fast, and hopefully this bloke can make it all work.
It wasn't Matt's day though, with small issues throughout, putting him out early and 4th place with a 1 minute 39.9. Event organiser Jason Dorrington had his Topstage Composites RX-7 in attendance, being driven by BLAISE Paris. BLAISE managed a 1 minute 38.4 to take 3rd in the direct clutch services modified class. One of the top contenders was Benny TRAN in the BYP Honda Integra.
So we're here at Vic Time Attack, famous Phillip Island track, and we brought along our trusty time attack weapon, the DC2R. Since 2016, we did a major overhaul on it. So we tubbed the front, painted inside, painted engine bay. How it is last year really. 2017, added these end plates, finished the front end a bit more. But other than that, she's new side skirts, and then yeah, she's just ready to rock again. The 34 GTR is probably the biggest threat. That came second time attack in World Time Attack last year. So, but you know what, we just hit that in full time. You know, we did 2 laps. We did 1 flying lap on old tires. We did 36, and that was cruising it. I mean, I think we're aiming for a 33. So whoever's faster, they're faster. We're just here to beat ourselves, really.
In the end, Benny managed a 1 minute 36.0, good enough for second outright and quickest front-wheel drive. But the car to beat was the Topstage Composites S14 Silvia.
We're in Vic Time Attack 2017 and we are now in Phillip Island racetrack. This is the second time that it's competition level in the Vic Time Attack, Phillip Island as well. We've done a couple of testing in here before. We did so far 135, the best times, but now first session 137, so we hope to save a couple more seconds. So far nothing's changed. What we did is just spring rate up and service the engine, that's it. We got John Richardson driving, he's somewhere there. Hopefully we get 132-ish. If we can get that, the whole team will be very happy. Very pleased.
In the end, Richo was able to pilot the Topstage Composites S14 to a 1 minute 35.27.
All the guys are smiling. Hopefully we've done a good job this year and we'll be back for more next year. Yeah, I think we were about a second and a half quicker than last year on most cars. This year we were sort of limited with track time in the morning when the track was really good. So for the afternoon sessions when the track was not at perfect conditions, the times were still dropping. So obviously the time attack cars are improving every year and hopefully we can support this and make it a better event next year.
For more event information and full results, head to the website victimetattack.com.au.
And what do you do in an interview and a silly Asian behind you's pulling faces?
You go and slap him and you give a 130 kilo body slam.